This is an overview of tagging standards with standards-based grading and traditional grading. Tagging standards with traditional grading does not impact the traditional grade in any way. With both standards-based and traditional grading, teachers score the assignment and the standards that are tagged. So I'm working in the test server and I have borrowed a teacher's grade book, and I'm going to tag standards to an assignment. I've already set up my assignment. I've assigned it to a class, I have assigned it to a category, and I've set up the grading. So now I'm going to go to the standards tab, and these are the standards that I want to tag this assignment with. So I'm going to attach those, and I'm going to save and close. So now I'm going to score this assignment. In the traditional score field, I'm going to enter the score. To make it easy, I'm going to fill down and then just go and change those students that might have been different. Now I'm going to score each of the standards that I attached. You can also use the fill feature here. And then go and change those that might need to be changed. When finished, I'm going to save the scores. The scores are indicators of level of mastery. 1, student does not show mastery. 2, the student shows inconsistent mastery. And 3, the student shows mastery on a consistent basis. With both standards-based and traditional grading methods, standards and scores are visible in the parent and student portal. So now I've gone into the parent-student portal for one of the students in the class that I just entered the assignment for. And it was Social Studies 6, and it was in quarter 4. So I'm going to click on quarter 4. And it was this assignment right here. I'm going to click this little icon, and now I can see the score that the student made on the assignment, and I can see how the student scored on each of the standards that was tagged. This is exactly what the parent or student sees. Traditional grades are used to calculate GPA and class rank. Standard scores are used to inform instruction. It is very important to note that the standard scores of 1, 2, and 3 do not equate to traditional grades of A, B, and C. If standards are aligned, tagged, and scored, teachers will have access to detailed data about the level of mastery of each standard for each student. This will enable teachers to group students according to their needs and personalize instruction for those students. This is a grade book for one of our high school English teachers who has tagged standards with traditional grading this year. So here are all of her assignments, and you see traditional scores and you see standard scores. So if I go to the progress button or charm, it takes me to this nice little page where, as standards are tagged and scored, these grade distribution graphs populate. I can click on one of those and it's going to give me a grouping of students. These are level 3s, yellow are level 2s, reds are level 1s. This is for quarter 3. I can switch to quarter 4, and it's going to show me a trend for each student. These students have improved. This student has gone down. And then by F1, it's going to give me the standard scores for all of those students for that standard. So this could be very beneficial to teachers. No longer will you have to dig through that grade book, look at scores, and try to figure out who needs to be in a group for reteaching for what. In closing, we all know that the end goal is student learning. Students do not learn from the grade book, and the report card should not be the focus of the year. Teachers can use PowerTeacher Pro to track students' progress for each standard over the course of the year. Using PowerTeacher Pro and tagging standards can be useful to teachers, students, and parents if standards are aligned, data is entered in PowerTeacher Pro throughout the year, and the data in PowerTeacher Pro is used to drive personalized instruction for students.